Hey,
Hey,
What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Legions Lounge, episode 31. If you're new to the show, we talk all things Mythic Legions, Cosmic Legions, Figure Obscura, customs, and other Mythic-related stuff and things that we love. Welcome. How are you?
real good.
I'm your host. My name is Trevor, 16shooter on Instagram. My co-hosts are the uber-talented toy photographer Nate Strong, at Corona4 on the Instagram.
What's going on?
And the head dork of the Dork Lair, here on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram, Bill Janowski. How you doing, guys? What's happening?
what's up, everybody?
Real good, man.
How's your weekend?
Good. The weather was freaking spectacular.
Oh, was it?
So, yeah.
Not here.
Really?
Oh, wait a minute. Was it over the weekend? I can't remember. I was inside half the time, so no. It was. I guess it was pretty decent. Saturday was really nice. Sunday
Yeah.
was a little.
I mean, it was
cooler.
sunny and warm and colors, and it was perfect.
Yeah.
Autumnal.
No, you're right.
weather.
Yeah, Saturday was really nice. That was
Yeah.
true. My entire day was spent like bringing in all the outdoor furniture stuff, and you got to clean it off before you
Oh,
put
yeah.
it away. So like the whole day went by, and I couldn't believe how long it took. And I was like, well, I guess that's the day. But it was a good day to be outside because it really
Yeah,
was.
no doubt.
All right, what else is going on? You guys, everybody's talking about the Hot D finale. That was great.
Very good. Yeah.
Great
Good.
episode.
Oh, House
man.
of the. I was like, Hot D. What?
Hot D.
That's like a radio.
on, Bill, Hot
Hot
D.
D 105.
10 o'clock on Hot D. Yeah, no, it was great, man. It was an excellent. I thought it was
Yeah.
a great episode. I liked the penultimate episode a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, I know there was a lot of build up, but man, that the end of that was like I was like stood up, man. I like that's Rhaenyra.
Rhaenyra.
Rhaenyra. Rhaenyra is the princess.
Rhaenyra.
Rhaenyra.
or the queen.
Rhaenyra.
And Rhaenys
Rhaenyra.
is the aunt. Yeah.
Rhaenys is the princess, right? Yeah.
Rhaenys is the
The
aunt.
princess of it's her aunt, but she's a princess.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and I can't.
she was awesome.
I can't.
She's a killer actress, man.
Oh, she's
yeah.
become one of my favorites, man. She is.
Me
so
too.
Good.
Like the whole episode, like yesterday. I'm not giving any spoilers, no spoilers, but like just her, like she had this like slight sly smirk on her face.
She
like, the
does a
entire
lot.
time.
I love that.
And
I
it was
love that look.
great. Like, and I
Yeah.
guess she's like a really classically trained Shakespearean actress and stuff.
Yeah.
She's,
I mean,
has
acting's phenomenal, but her character
great
is so
pedigree.
good too.
yeah, really, really cool.
And I really, really highly recommend the official HBO podcast that goes along with it.
Oh, is it good?
It's
I've been meaning
really
to listen
good.
to it.
I
All
think there's a couple that do it. I mean, they're not a couple, but a couple people that do it, and one of
Yeah.
them is like a Game of Thrones like professor. I think he even speaks like Dothraki. It's crazy. So
I
he
know
knows-
that guy. Yeah,
knows
he was on a
so much.
YouTube show once. I saw him
I
on.
think
Yeah,
they've got some other shows going on. So they do a great breakdown, ton of awesome insight, and then the second half of the show, they have interviews with the cast and crew and producers and directors and writers. So, and they're going to keep it going. They said they're not going to do it weekly, but they're going to keep going and just keep talking about it. So,
Mhm.
I definitely would check it out.
Isn't that incredible if that's a job? Like you could,
Yes.
like, I mean, I know, we know about this Lord of the Rings. I mean, there's Tolkien, experts and historians and lore masters and whatever, man. And you think of that with Tolkien as one thing, but like Game of Thrones, same thing, you
Yeah.
I can speak Dothraki. I can,
Yeah, I mean, he knows the lore and the worlds and
Yeah.
like the maps and it's nuts, but it's
crazy.
really cool.
Yep. All right.
So-
Before we get started, I'm hearing an echo. I don't know who's not got headphones or.
I don't have headphones.
I think I'm hearing. I'm just gonna go into your thing here and see if I can turn on.
I could put
echo.
some on if that helps.
Oh, echo
hearing the echo
cancellation
as
is
well.
on. I'm just gonna put you on echo cancellation, Bill. I think that was it. Okay, that was it. That was weird. You got headphones. I don't know why that would be happening. Anyway, before we get started, take a second. Only takes a second to hit that like button. Helps us out. Helps people know that this is happening. If you're not subscribed, please consider it. I think everybody here is subscribed. I think I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt that you're subscribed. But if you're new, consider it. Hit the bell. You'll know when new content drops. Nate, who's in the chat, man? Who's
Who
here?
do we got? We have, let's see, Articulated Times, Jacob Forna, Alexander Shaw, what's going on? Curtis Ackerman, Braku Prime, Ryan Gonzalez, Jesse Just Shelvet, Chris
Hey, Jesse.
Roan.
Jesse just had Jeremy on last night. That was a good interview. I caught
I've
most
got to
of it.
catch up on that. Yeah. Josh J, Toy News Daily, Mark R, J Max 77, Vonnie Rotten, Johnny Number Cinco.
Hey, man, what's up?
My thing just skipped, so I might miss some people. If I do, I'm sorry. Brick something.
Got
Bub 65. Steph O. Dead Milkman 73. Edgardo Hedgehog. What's up, Jonathan? Tomo T. Joe Gonzalez. Maverick. Babylon Squared. Raymond VR. I think I've covered y'all. If I missed you, apologies, but thank you
Toy
guys
News Daily
for joining.
and Mark R too. I think that might have been where you jumped over.
Okay, cool.
Thanks everybody. Thanks for
Good
showing
crowd,
up,
man.
Hope we're not, that maybe we're not oversaturating ourselves every week here. I don't know. I'm kind of liking it. It's good.
Yeah. Hey, we're having a good time.
Yeah, I don't know if we'll do this after LegionsCon, but we'll see. We'll see. Maybe we'll just kind of.
I'll have a hard time swinging.
Yeah, yeah, me too. Me too. But we'll see.
I got another.
See. Maybe we'll have some
show again. Didn't you just do one?
Yeah, I know. All right, so let's jump into some news. Oh, you know what? First, I want to shout out people who've sent in super chats. I'm getting that echo again.
Me too.
Hang on, where am I? Lords of the Lounge, Toy Migos, Brits Casual Toy Reviews, T. Belay, Rob Zamora, Hedgehog Action Jonathan, Dave Orkin, Curtis Ackerman, Andrew Sheppel, sorry, and Kevin M. Boots 77. Yeah, I'm getting that echo, man. That is making me nuts. I'm going to see if it's me.
I know I saw Orkin up here at some point too, so
check.
I'm sure Dave's here.
That's better. Weird.
Didn't hear it. Oh.
Yep, that's good. Yeah, Dave was, I think, first. I think it just disappeared because it's been a while, so he was definitely in there. But yeah, we always appreciate the super chats. Announcement on some of the prizes that people have been winning. So I ran out of large, and I didn't realize that. So brick something, Sergio, you're in there. You need a large. I will get that to you after LegionsCon because we'll have more coming in then. I'll put one aside for you. Everybody else who's got an extra large coming out to you. So, hey, Scott. Yeah, me too, man. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Can't wait, Scott.
Can't wait.
Oh, man. It's going to be so much
fun. Speaking of t-shirts, I got the new...
sweet. Look at that. Let me embiggen you.
Shirt. Went with the orange. Yep, right here.
Nice.
Wow, that's nice.
Super cool.
Full on orange too, man. That's great. Embrace that.
I went all the way. Yeah.
That's right. Where was I? News. The t-shirts. So those will be getting out to you. Just it's been a crazy couple of weeks. Things are last minute with photography, so as it goes. All right. News. Oh, I want to show this. My friend Chris, Crashbox Custom, sent me this the other day. Floor? This is their new floor.
Wow.
It's called the Solomon, I think, floor.
That is beautiful.
And it's gonna debut at LegionsCon. I think it's the first. Let's see. Let me embiggen myself here.
Tiles. That's cool.
Yeah, so it's repeating. So it'll repeat, obviously it stops at the halfway point on these diamonds.
Cool.
So you'll be able to
good texture, it looks like.
Yeah, it's cool. It's got like a little marble look to it.
Nice.
Glossy. Yeah, you can see it there nicely. That's cool. Yeah. It's not as blue as it looks here. I have this blue light on me.
But so yeah, that's going to reflect light nice. Cool.
It's a very medium gray and black checkerboard. So yeah, very cool. Thank you, Chris. Let's go check out Chris. Chris is somebody I want to get on the show as well too, but maybe we'll do that after LegionsCon. I'm sure he's up to his ears and doing stuff too. So
yeah.
What else? That's about it. I got some prints in today. We'll be bringing these to.
Nice.
Nope, that's upside down.
Sweet. Wow.
And that
Some
one
new
came
ones
out.
from
That's
last year,
upside down.
obviously.
Yep, and the Horsemen, Headless Horsemen. So
That's
You-
awesome.
bringing those along. Calendars are coming along. T-shirts coming along. So can't wait, man. It's getting crazy. Nate and I are working on our presentation for Sunday. He's going to be helping me out. Sean, Visual Approach Photo, is going to be helping me out as well. Should be good.
Yep, can't wait. Yeah, I just checked to a thought popped in my head like while I was eating dinner tonight. And I popped a note to Jeremy and just double checked for people who have tables if we can actually eat in the venue. Like if someone's got to go make a sub run or something, can we bring it back and eat actually at our booth's tables? And we got a thumbs up on that. So
Oh yeah,
if
yeah,
we
I'm sure
if we
you
have
can.
time to sneak away, grab a plate.
Yeah.
I didn't know if who knows, new rules if we had to go to the break room eat or whatever, but
because of the
I guess we're
hotel.
good. Yeah. So, but
Yeah,
we
I
got
can't
the
imagine.
all clear.
Cool. Nice.
So for all the
vendors, so that's another thing we can talk about. Jeremy did do a sort of a walkthrough. It was good. It kind of showed the hotel. I kind of wanted to see like the rooms and stuff like that because I don't know if they're like carpeted or. It's a nice looking hotel. I'm going to assume. Well, I'm going to assume that's probably wooden floors, right? It's probably wood floors. They probably don't have it carpeted. Then there. But this is the layout. There's a lounge over here. I don't know what that is. I don't know if that's a room or just a place to. I think it's probably just that place to hang out by the lobby because this is the front desk, so that's probably what it is. Registration tables here. You can go in here and go right into the main ballroom where all the vendors are, or you can go. I guess the 4-H exclusive line starts here.
Yeah, we'll bring our Gardo back up, but yeah. So from what I understand, the 3 doors on the right, you can go in right when the show starts.
Yep.
Or you can get in the line on that red line, which will snake all the way around to get into the 4 Horsemen table or the exclusives.
They'll be up along here, and then you can either get into one of the other 2 lines. So there's one line to get in through the door, and then you can go to either one of those.
Yep.
Right. Okay.
And I believe the room, the convocation Basilia room, is that the one in the blue, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think that's the meeting 24/7 open room, if I remember right.
Okay.
Is it, or is it the yellow one?
Let me take a look. Does it on this map here?
What's it saying under the?
Is there a? No, this is the. Oh no, this is it.
Oh, that's the open one. Okay, my bad. I had a
Etheron is the room for 24 hours relaxing and gathering.
Okay. Yeah.
And the other 3 are going to be
the breakout
rooms, right? Yeah, I don't know what the floor looks like. I don't know what the room looks like. Can't wait to see it. But it looks like a really nice hotel. Yep. So,
and I don't know if you Articulated Times is asking what time is everybody lining up for the show, and I'm actually staying at the hotel Friday night, and I will be lining up as early as I can. So whenever I get up in the morning, I'll be lining up. So
yeah, I know people last year were lining up outside at like 4 a.m, and that was outside. Yeah. So I'm sure.
Well, last year I got there around a couple hours before. It wasn't super early. It was maybe, what time did it start last year? Like 10 or 9, maybe.
I feel like it was like a 10 o'clock start or something like that.
So I probably was there around 8 a.m, maybe 7:30, 8 a.m. And I mean, I wasn't that far back. So I mean, it's bigger this year, but still, like.
Well, it's bigger, and like you said, people are staying there, so people are just going to basically go down there in their jams and their coffee in their hand and get in line, man.
Yeah,
PJs.
It's gonna be cold out.
Right? So. Yeah. So that's that. We got a little taste of what's happening there.
And Pelvicus's grotto, by the way, is up in the top right. So.
Yes. Please, let's not encourage that. Did we get Edgardo's?
I had it up for a sec, but we were talking, so I said again. Okay. Back up. So yeah, thanks you man. For that.
Thanks, Edgardo.
Thank you, man. Appreciate you. Thank you very much. Awesome. Thank you. All right, let's get our guests, at least the ones that are here. We're a couple people are running late, which is fine. It happens. Guests tonight are a few of the talented vendors and artists you're going to see at this year's LegionsCon. I didn't write a formal intro to this, so I'm just going to bring them on. You know who they are. You've seen them before. They've been to, I think, every. I know Patrick was at the first one, I believe. I think Anthony was at the first one too. Yeah, he was. It's Anthony Houseal, the Toy Forge himself, and Patrick Boyle, PB Customs. What's going on, guys?
Hey, dudes.
What's going on, guys?
Hey, guys.
What's happening?
How we doing?
Good. How are you?
We're
Good. Good.
Are you ready? Are you prepared? Are you done with everything?
Nope.
Is it all packed up? Is it in the car?
Not in the least bit.
All right, Anthony. What do you got? What are you waiting on? What are you working on before you head out the door?
Just have a few more odd end things. I just want to finish up printing and painting. Trying to be a one-man operation, with the printing and painting side of things. It's been nice having some of the sculptors helping me out with Thiago and some of the assistants with some of the other guys in the community, between Len with Wolf King and Chris Fro and helping me out with just some odd, just trying to increase my awareness amongst the community this year. It's been good. It's been a really good year. And this is the ability to really show it off in person to everyone. So,
yeah. Cool. Pat, what are you working on that you still have to get done?
I have a few accessories to finish painting up, and I'm trying to get a 5th custom done to sell. So
now last year, you had a great display table, and you were giving out those really cool telescopes to everybody, which was really, really, I mean, just giving them out. It was just really nice of you. Yeah, you had a couple of things for sale, like pieces and parts, right? But you weren't selling customs necessarily, were you? Oh, you didn't? Oh, you didn't. Okay.
I didn't have anything for sale last year.
Okay. Yeah. I couldn't remember if you just had a few little things, but I guess you were just giving out the parts, the telescopes that you had.
Yeah. Awesome display with the boat and.
Oh yeah, the boat was insane, man. It was crazy. I love the Pink Panther custom was probably my favorite one. I love that one. That was great.
Thanks.
Yeah,
you'll be back this year.
Nice. So what are you planning on doing this year? Are you going to have things for sale, or are you selling customs?
This year I have several heads to sell. I have several painted accessories to sell, and I have four customs to sell right now. Working on the 5th one.
Awesome, man. I think that's happening with a lot of the people who came, if not to the first 2, at least last year, who were just there as and people we've been saying, like, this is part like art show, part, con and shopping event and stuff like that. But more and more, it seems like, a lot of the people who were just doing customs and just showing them stuff they did for themselves are selling parts and customs and stuff like that, which is really, really cool. I just think, it was great work, man. I wanted to buy that Pink Panther, not for sale. I wanted to buy some of Emil's work. There was a lot of people. Rich Kais wasn't selling last year. Eric Miller wasn't selling last year. So I know both of those guys have some stuff for sale now. So it's gonna be tough, man.
It's gonna be insane.
It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough to sell stuff, but I think there's gonna be so many more people there this year, and I think everybody's gonna be looking for different stuff. So
yeah, and it's 2 days too.
Yeah. Where are you in the mix? Let me open up the map here and show where you guys are on the floor.
I'm at table 40. I just wanted to get that out now because I'm sure I'll do it several times as the night goes on.
Oh, look at this! Look at this!
Look at this! The dynamic duo
right there.
We
got all 3 of our guests together. Nice, right next to these wackos and this beautiful Swedish.
Look at this crew.
Bombshell.
Cool.
Right?
And you're backed up to Wolf King too. That's perfect.
Yeah. Right across the way too. We'll be able to throw things at each other, which was nice. Very cool. Nice. All right, cool. So let's talk a little bit about I want to take a look at some of your stuff before we get into some of the other things. So Pat, let's start with you. Let's go to so Pat is, if I can find it, P. Boyle 2112. Is that a Rush reference?
It is. Rush is my favorite band.
Awesome. I love Rush, man.
Heck yeah, man.
Awesome. And he has PB Customs on Instagram, and you can see all of his work here. This one looks really cool if it ever loads.
Yeah,
that's nice, man. That's nice.
He will be on display at LegionsCon.
On display, not for sale.
Not for sale.
Okay.
Now,
what is your criteria for selling, not selling? Is it something that you like, if you do something and you're just like, I love this too much to be able to get rid of it, or is it something else? Do you go into it knowing that you're making something for yourself or making something to sell?
For myself, I've chosen to create custom specifically to sell. Some of them are going to be very hard for me to let go, but the others I've done just because I need to scratch that itch.
I gotcha. So, but they're all, I mean, you're perfect. You just want to keep them for yourself. So you put the work into it, and it's like you just can't get rid of it.
Yeah, I enjoy it too much.
Yeah. I hear you. I know. Done the same thing, man. I've got multiples of things that I've painted for sale, and like I'm still looking at them going like, do I really want to sell these? Some of these look pretty good. Not really good, but
so okay. This was your adventure party.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, the adventure party.
Yep.
A lot of fun.
Yeah, there was a lot of fun. Every custom you see there will be on display also.
Awesome.
At the con. 3 of the characters in there are actually based on D&D characters.
Oh, wow.
From my campaign, the female dwarf in the front was my mom's character.
Oh, wow.
Way back when I was a kid, she'd play with me, and that was the character I had her play, a dwarven thief.
Nice.
That's so cool. That makes it extra special.
Yep. So she was my 3rd custom I ever did. Right there. Awesome. She comes to every convention with me.
Is this a gladiator cape back here from Marvel Legends?
Yes, it is.
No? Oh, wow. Pricey figure to cut up for your your custom. But it's a great looking cape.
At the time, it wasn't that pricey.
No, I know. This is cool, man. I love this. This is great.
Great color. I love the helmet.
He's actually for sale at the. He'll be for sale at the con.
Okay.
So what I love about this is I love the leather.
My ancient forest knight
shield. That's really cool. Very, very cool.
Here's a cool comment for Brick Something. Man, sounds amazing.
That's the Lord of the Rings Boromir shield.
What's up? Sorry, but go ahead.
Okay. This was a great comment from Brick Something. Just saying, I love these Road 2 shows, giving everyone a chance to both plan, but also get a sense of who's who. Such a cool community.
Yeah, exactly. That's what we were hoping to do. And I will plan better next year and start this a little earlier so that we can get everybody in. Or maybe we'll get more people on per stream. I just didn't want to overload it either. But I think, the more we do this kind of stuff, the more people get to know everybody, and then it's just kind of a, hey, what are you bringing, type of thing. So
yeah, and we've said this before, but like, talking about customizers and sellers and stuff, that it's striking that perfect balance of showing up with some surprises, but at the same time, it's nice to see some reveals because people are planning out their trajectory right when they walk in, how much money they're bringing, whatever else. So works out good.
That's beautiful. Oh, our other guests are here. Hang on a second. We'll come right back to this.
Thank you.
Our other guest tonight, the tailor team of Sean and Brenda. Strupp Family Crafts. What's going on, man?
Hey, Sean. Hey.
Back. How's the soccer? Did you win at least?
We won. Yep. Going to the championship.
Bravo. Whoa, nice.
Whoa, congrats.
Nice.
Playoffs.
Awesome.
That's important. All right. And I'm
glad it didn't. So you can see Brenda here too.
Come on in, Brenda. The actual craftsman behind the
exactly
Family Crafts. So that's how you guys kind of break things down. Like Sean, you're kind of the carnival barker, marketing guy, spokesperson, community interaction guy.
Yep, pretty much.
Nice.
Yep.
And then Brenda and your daughter does some tailoring too, right?
Aubrey, yep.
That's great.
Nice. Excellent.
She does good work, man.
Yeah, very good work. We're gonna jump over to that. You guys are all right in a row. We were just taking a look at where you guys were in the layout, and you're basically lined up the way you're lined up right now, I think.
Cool.
Which is cool. Yes.
Yep.
Exactly. Hey, Curtis, thank you, man. Anthony looks like he's in a photo booth.
Wait, Curtis, ready? Ready? Here. Ready? Screen grab.
Hang on a second.
Ready?
Wait a minute. Hang on. Let's
Ready?
embiggen you. Ready?
Ready?
Give him a kiss, Anthony.
Oh, that's so working. That's gonna be great.
I love it.
That's gonna be used for so many things.
Yeah, I know. I set
realize
myself
that
up for so much
that
disappointment
meme
later
is
on. That's all
not
right.
gonna end for a while. I don't
Yeah,
think.
that's okay. I've done worse for less.
Let me jump back into Patrick's page here. Take a look at a couple more customs. What about this guy for sale or no?
Probably not, but
No.
he'll be at the table. So if somebody
Okay.
makes the right offer, you never know.
For the right price. That's what I like. This is there. Here you go. This is the one I love. This is great. Wait, is this the Pink Panther one, or was there another Pink Panther?
Yeah,
one?
that's it.
This is it. Okay.
The picture came out look more purple online for some reason.
Yeah. No, it looks good. It looks great. I love this. Yeah, that was very, very cool. Holy crap!
I did him to scratch that itch.
Wow, look at this thing.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Wow.
It
Insane.
was really,
That's
really fun to
great.
do.
That is
You'll
so
be there.
good. You had this last year, right? No?
I'm not sure. No, I think I created that after.
Okay. I remember seeing, I guess somebody's done, maybe it was you. Did you do another one with the tongue like that?
No,
Oh, okay.
that was the only one.
What?
I don't-
This
The
is,
chest piece was very cool on there too. I don't know
What's
if that's
that?
from.
oh, let me go. I'll go back. Hang on.
That was
This
a
is
Walter
great.
DeMarco torso, wasn't it? The forearm torso.
I love this. I love that little table, man. That table's great. Did you make that?
I had Anthony print that up for me and get it resized,
Nice.
just specific for that custom.
We're gonna need
What
that
was
for
the-
boxes. Wave.
What was the chest piece you were talking about? Oh, chest piece. Oh, the chest piece. Yeah. This one.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And this is a classic. I remember seeing this at ZoloCon, I think.
Yeah, he was at Zolo.
This is beautiful.
Oh yeah.
That one there, I created a second one of to sell at the con.
Oh, beautiful.
Everybody loves him so much. I have a sequel of him and with an alternate head, which I can show off tonight.
Oh, that's awesome, man.
Is it true, Patrick, that your new one's got a wooden leg but a real foot? I don't know.
You got him there? You want to show him?
Yeah, I'll show him.
Oh, look at the hat. That's great. Oh,
Nope.
other way. There we go. Oh, he's got a beard. Yeah, it's opposite of everything. You got to go the other way. There you go. That's awesome, man. Wow.
Nice.
Dude, that looks great.
That fully redone sword.
I love that.
And he has a regular head too.
That is
cool.
fantastic.
That's sweet.
Excellent work, man. I love that.
Thank you.
That's fantastic.
So yeah, he'll be at the convention for sale.
Sweet. Oh, sorry, Nate. Good job. Go ahead. You read that one out.
Toy Forge does on-demand printing. What's the minimum minimum order number?
Well, I guess we'll have to PM for price.
Good question, Chris.
All right. There you go. All right. I want to jump around, but I want to ask some things. You guys got any questions you want to throw out there?
Well, I know you had, before we brought him on, you're talking about how many Legions cons they've been to. And I just love the story of you two, Patrick and Anthony, how you guys met.
Oh, yeah, that's a good story. Yeah, please do.
Patrick, do you want to tell that story, or do you want me to do that one?
Yeah, I'll let you talk about it there, Anthony.
Are you sure? Because I promised I was going to let you talk more tonight.
Yeah, okay. It's all you, buddy.
Okay. I remember the first Legions Con, and at this point I was relatively new to the community. And, I had planned to go up for it, and just some random guy had said, "Hey, I lost my ride, needed to get to LegionsCon," and he posted the map. I realized it was on my way, and just trying to do, the cabal thing that help a person out. I said, hey, I can help you out, no problem. So we started chatting through instant messenger, trying to figure out how it could work. And at the time, just not knowing, I said, hey, look, no problem. I'll pick you up, just cover my ticket and we're good to go. And that's what we did. So then the night before, the show, I'm laying in bed with my wife and she goes, what do you think? Like, it's kind of weird, right? Like, this guy could like kill you, or like, you have no idea like how weird this could be. And I was like, well, worst case scenario, if it happens, at least it's going to happen on the way home. And by then I'll have a good idea of what kind of a person he might be. And a good shot of, getting away from him or taking him.
Killing him first.
So it turned into now I'd like to say a lifelong friendship that, it's my mythic ride or die. The show happens and we figure out how to get there. How do we get Patrick there? What do we got to do? And that's the plan. Same thing for next week. Hey, what are you doing? All right, let's figure it out. Let's make it happen.
It's great, man.
Love it.
That's great.
Yep. Good stuff.
I mean, there's got to be so many stories like that. You know what I mean? Like, just people, connecting at that first one last year. It's going to happen this year. It's a great community, man. It's such a great community. Oh,
it really is.
What's up, Damien? Awesome seeing you last week. Yeah, it was, man. I can't wait to see everyone else at the show. Oh, Sushi Friday night. Depends on the sushi place, but yes.
I'm in. I'm in. Let's make this happen.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. It's going to be nuts thinking about trying to get everyone together for food.
Yeah, I think we may have to go like our separate ways for eating, and then maybe meet up at some large. Wasn't there like a big
There's a big breakout room that we could use.
But I mean, I thought there was like a bar nearby, like one of those big not an Applebee's, but something like that. Like Mother's was great because it was huge.
Perfect. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's a little bit of ways away now, though. At the new location. So we'll have to see. We'll have to see what's there. But
those poor several restaurants across the street have no idea what's coming.
Yeah,
no, they don't. I'm not even going to go there. Let's see.
Especially when the Strupps show up in their cosplay.
So, Sean, Brenda, last year was your first LegionsCon, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, you weren't at the first one. You weren't even doing this at the first one, basically. At that time, were you guys even into this stuff at that time, or
we didn't even know about it? I don't think.
The very first LegionCon, the year before last year.
LegionsCon, we didn't know about it.
Yeah, we didn't know about it. Yeah, so we had just gotten into it late 2020. Like I think it was like November 2020 is when I started collecting Legions, and then we went to LegionsCon 2021. So.
Yeah, because that's when Joe Fest happened here because of the pandemic.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. So what did you expect going into it, and what was what? Hi.
That's Aubrey, the other artist.
Hey, Aubrey, how you doing?
I'm good.
Talented.
Yeah.
Good to see you again. I remember seeing you last year. You going to be at the show?
Awesome. Yep, we'll all be there.
Awesome. Cool. So,
congrats on the win.
Thank you.
Yes. I wasn't sure who it was in soccer. I didn't want to.
It was both of them. They're actually both on the same team, both daughters.
Oh wow, nice. Awesome.
Yeah, they're Irish twins, only 11 months apart. So
nice.
There you go. Congratulations.
Thank you.
So how was it? Like, was it everything you expected, or did you not know what to expect, or like you had a lot of traffic? You did look like you guys had a lot of people coming through and a lot of stuff sold. Very popular table.
So we honestly didn't know what to expect because we had only gone. Our first convention was Joe Fest of that previous year, and so. Yeah, that was kind of a different experience. It's just all G.I. Joe focused. So we didn't really know what to expect. And then we also decided to do an online sale the month before LegionsCon. So we were still fulfilling orders all the way up until the time to drive out here.
That's right. Wow.
So we ended up having to do a bunch of pre-orders at LegionsCon instead of having stock. So that was definitely a big lesson learned. So we will have stock this year for sure.
This year we did not do any sales the last 2 months because I wanted to take that time to work on some what do you call those? I always forget the word.
What
commissions.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. We had a couple commissions that we needed to get done for people that are showing off some customs at
oh wow,
yeah.
Well, that's cool.
I don't know. Do you go ahead? Sorry.
I was just saying, and I wanted to kind of get a head start so that we have stuff to sell there at LegionsCon.
I see. So you were just catching up with your other stuff, so you could really make a splash.
Yeah.
There. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I want to take a look at. I was going to take a look at the site, but I think the site probably doesn't have the latest stuff on it, right? We're probably.
Oh, it does not. Yeah, no, we just.
So we'll go to the Cabal.
I have all of the latest stuff next to me, but yeah, there's also
Yes.
Those look a lot better than just showing on camera here.
That cape is amazing.
Yeah, I love this cape.
Beautiful.
Man. I'm totally down for one of these. Yep.
Love.
Yeah, this is incredible.
Great touch.
Love it.
That was his idea. It was all his.
So you're the idea guy too.
I am. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
He tells me what he wants, and I make it.
Gotcha.
I love this piece.
So this is a whole top right here, like right here. Wow. This is awesome.
They're two different pieces.
Nice.
I really like that one.
Yeah. So that's
a great color too.
A special kind of printing to get that on there.
It's what is it called? It's heat. It's like a heat transfer vinyl.
Okay.
Oh wow.
I cut out with my die cutting machine.
Right.
And I just put like one on each of the little things and heat press it on there.
Oh wow.
Wow. Cool.
Looks awesome.
Incredible.
But I was actually, I will take credit for just that part of the Night Tabard. Is that the dragon? What did you want?
What's that?
On the thing, you didn't want a dragon. You wanted something else.
Oh, I was originally thinking the wolf because that's what the yellow and black knight looks like in medieval times. So I thought that was awesome. So he has like a really cool wolf emblem on his tabard. So I originally requested that, but then she thought about the dragon and came up with that, and now I was sold on that for sure.
Yeah, cool. No, it looks really cool. You planning on doing some more of those? Maybe one with the wolf?
Yeah. So I know that people have asked for different colors. So we'll probably do some different color schemes, and then we'll do like different emblems, or I mean, we obviously can't do faction symbols and stuff because that's
of course. Yep.
Yeah, we'll probably do some different emblems.
This is great. I mean, I know this isn't new, but this is still such one of the greatest things.
We are actually going to have a couple of those at LegionsCon.
Oh, so. Killer! And that comes with the glasses as well.
No, it doesn't come with
the
shirt and tie. Because the glasses that he's wearing actually belong to a toy that my son owns that Sean had to spray paint black, but they were originally orange.
Gotcha. It's such a great look, man. It's so good. Sean, like, so you got, these are all your customs and stuff too, like some of these things that you got in here as well within your pictures.
Yes.
Are you doing anything with those? Do you bring those? Are you planning on selling any of these, or these are just for your... He had to step
away because he had to go school myself, but he is bringing them.
I'm sorry. I'm looking online.
He's asking if you're bringing some of your customs.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah,
that's all right.
I'm sure you guys could hear all the chaos in the background. I was trying to quiet it down.
Oh, thank you.
All right. It's part of the family and Strupp family crafts.
Yeah,
absolutely. Yeah.
There's never a quiet moment in this house.
Yeah.
Understood.
So yeah, I'm going to bring pretty much all of the customs, especially if they have soft goods that Brenda's made. I'm going to bring those. And I'll definitely bring Simon here. This is probably my favorite custom.
This is cool, man.
Awesome.
This head is great. Are you selling any of the customs or no? Again, for the right price.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I'm pretty attached.
This is awesome.
I have a hard time
I love that.
So how do you, Sean, is it all you coming up with the designs and stuff for the clothing and then passing that on, or do you guys talk about it at dinner or on the sidelines at soccer games?
Yeah, Usually it starts with me wanting to make a custom and then thinking, hey, this is, a piece of soft good I like to see on this custom. But actually a lot of ideas come from the community itself. So like when we get commissions or something, like Anthony, he made one of his ideas was one of our favorite items was the dwarf tunic. That was Anthony's idea. Yeah. That was a commission from him. And then, Brenda made it and it was just, I fell in love with it. So we were like, yeah, we got to carry this thing in the shop.
Yeah.
So
awesome.
And that was a really popular item. So yeah, it's a mix of just what I want to put on customs myself and what the community brings up. So
do you work with, like, if the person, like, did you design that or did Anthony design that and you made it, or how did that work out?
Well, he sent me a picture of what he'd like to have for a custom commission. And then Brenda, I've never seen Brenda ever say no to a custom commission, no matter how challenging it sounds. Like somehow she pulls it off. So
good to know.
Yeah.
So you had mentioned that people were hitting you up for commissions prior to the show that they're going to have at LegionsCon. Is it stuff that they're just showing off, or are they selling them?
I think it's just showing off. Yeah, kind of secret project. So I don't. But I don't know. I don't. The person who had us make the latest one, I know for sure he's probably not going to sell it. But I'm not sure about the other one.
Cool.
Not at liberty to say. Anthony.
Hello.
What's going on? What are you bringing, man? What do you want me to show here? Should we jump to your webpage, or you have the new stuff up on there, right?
So on the Facebook page the Facebook Toy Forge page is probably the best way.
Okay, so this isn't as new.
Yeah, because I didn't put the new stuff up there. I'll wait till the morning.
Right.
To add that.
Gotcha. Morning. Okay, let me jump over to Facebook. In the meantime, what do you got? What have you've shown a bunch of stuff already? Like what are you bringing? And
so I've been
tell us about it.
I've been fast at work trying to put together a bunch of new reveals. I've been doing a lot of Sunday morning reveals for some new parts and pieces.
It's a good idea. It's a good idea.
Like Sunday morning kind of works. It's a nice quiet day. Oh, wait, no, is that me or no? I think we need to go to the Toy Forge.
Oh, you're going. Oh, okay. Oh, on your Toy Forge page.
Yeah. There we go. And so there's the most recent one we did. So actually, Strupp Family Crafts there with the score with the coat there.
Ooh, that's beautiful.
So what you're looking at there is what we're calling the Mountain King.
Right.
It's a tribute to a particular dwarf of theatrical lore. We took some liberties and made a few adjustments to what we would do if we had the chance to make him, and we had the chance to make him, so we did that. So at the show, what you'll be able to do is that head and that torso. You'll actually be able to get those. And so that's a custom of mine that it's not up for sale. So there's probably maybe 3 or 4 customs that I'll have up for sale. But outside of that, really not up for putting them up. I've got enough miscellaneous parts and pieces that people can buy the stuff that instead. So
will you have any of the head sculpts and chest plates painted, Anthony?
Actually, and in fact, right now I have in my hand that I have several of the heads and several of the chest pieces.
Awesome.
Nice.
Painted, ready to go.
I love that chest piece, man. That chest piece is
very
fantastic.
cool.
Yeah, and really cool. That was this was a fun project that myself, Chris Ferrone, Shane Mann, and Thiago Conti really got together and put the work in to come up with this.
Yeah, this is really nice.
Trying trial and error, and then we get said, okay, this works. Now what can we do? So I'll have 1, 2, 3. I should have 4 or 5, maybe 5 various chest plates available. And it's funny, but it's
styles of chest plates.
Yes.
Right. Okay. Multiples of each, I'm assuming.
Yes. And they'll be offered both painted and unpainted by myself.
Okay.
Everything at the table, with the exception of one thing, was 100% painted by myself. There's one thing that I'll get to that was a Brothers Forged project we'll get to.
Okay.
So I'll have a handful of those painted, of a handful of the chest pieces or the chest plates painted. I'll have I'll have them sold in combos as well. So and then
how do these fit? I mean, I know they fit. Of course they fit. I mean, you've test fitted them, but does that stock thing? I don't have one yet. Does that thing just kind of sit in there pretty nicely?
Like stock.
Oh, nice, beautiful.
Yeah. We took a lot of time into getting them as factory stock as we could possibly get them.
Awesome. There you go. Plug and play.
Yep, that's the whole goal. So so there's one of the things that we've I got crazy in September. I went Ram month. So we went and we did a ram horn, we did a ram sword, we did a ram pick, we did a ram chest piece. We went all out.
That shield's awesome.
The shield is awesome.
That shield is a beefy fella.
Anthony, can you give us a taste of what the horn sounds like?
Listen, we already set myself up for a photo opportunity for people later. We're not going to add that.
Damn
it. There's coffee that I'm drinking, and iced tea. There's no adult beverages yet. We haven't gotten there yet.
All right.
Maybe at the show.
We'll talk more at the show. Yeah.
We'll talk more at the show. So we have, and there's another chest piece that I had done as well. I'm very, very dwarvish in nature.
And I like the this mallet here too, or is it more of a cane, or what is?
So that's a ram
hammer.
So
Chisel.
I was reading a series. I was reading or listening to a series of audiobooks called The Dwarves, which there's no spoiler or shocker when 5 minutes of talking to me when it comes to Mythic Legions.
Right.
And one of the characters, carries a war pick in the battle, and listening to them talk about it for a while, I had decided I wanted to make a war pick, but I was going nuts with some of the other ram stuff, so I thought maybe how to change it up, and next thing you know, I come up with that fun decorative design. Just as a fair warning, the pointy end on that is incredibly pointy, so you've all been warned. It'll poke through soft goods.
Kind of used to pokey pointy things with Mythic Legions,
right?
Frankly, a lot of sharp stuff. Yeah, this looks great, and the head too, right?
The head is a fun piece too. I did that with Thiago as well.
That is pointy. Holy crap!
Yeah. So with Thiago, my first head sculpt that I'd done with him was a character called Uthic. Just a fun mountain, a fun dwarven king kind of a thing. But then I realized I wanted to make a simple head that anyone could paint. Didn't want to have skin tones, didn't want to have eyes, didn't want to do anything that would complicate things. So
good idea.
We went ahead and we did something like this. So super easy, nothing too crazy or ornate. So just have fun with it.
That's a great idea, man. Yeah. I mean, that's the intimidating thing, I think, for a lot of people starting out. I mean, anybody, you can watch a couple tutorials and get, a metal color down, you know what I mean? You can buy it out of the bottle and pretty much have something that looks, halfway decent. And then the beard, little dry brushing technique that, watch any of Jeremy's videos with the dry brushing. And it's, that's a great idea, man. A nice, simple starter piece for new customizers. And it looks good too, even for people who are not starting out.
Yeah. And then, that's a fun one. I was scrolling through eBay, just trying to come up with some, look
are these drink.
So I was looking for
the olives on them.
I was looking for some odd and end pieces for custom fodder on eBay, and there was a guy that took your typical cocktail swords and was selling them as Mythic Legions weapons.
I remember that post. I saw that post.
And so I posted out there and I went, "Is this a thing?" And people were kind of talking about it. So I went, okay. So I rolled with it and, made a variation on it. And it's kind of funny. The round ends are cherries.
No way.
They're actually cherries, but so it's got the nice, the cross guard and everything, and yeah. I mean, they will be at LegionsCon, and they're comical. I think
classic.
I think they might go better with gnomes or something else, but why not? Let's have fun.
You know what you're going to go good with is the Legions Lounge coasters.
True enough.
Ooh.
And real quick, hey to Rob Zamora for the super chat here. Thanks. I think he's speculating potentially on a Strupp custom here, maybe.
He's not giving this up, man. I pity Emil because he's going to be all over him.
Right. So Anthony, cool, when you're thinking of these ideas, do you sketch them like on just a notepad, or like how do you work?
Sometimes these things come in a fever dream. And they just kind of happen. You're like, I got to make something, so you just start writing stuff down, and you start doodling or whatever, or you're just talking with guys, or you're screenshotting stuff, or you're just looking through and you just type in a random generic thing that you're looking for, and boom, you just start putting it to,
and of course you're going to have these again.
I will have those with me.
Second year having these, and like even longer than that, you had them at ZoloCon. Oh, was ZoloCon after that?
I had them at ZoloCon. I brought them to Zolo. This is
I got mine.
ZoloCon was the first time I had them. I did have some at RetroCon, and I'll have another round at LegionsCon. And for anyone that's in the Cabal, there is a video that I posted of me making some of these at the time. They are dangerous to make. I'm dealing with high voltage electricity. I'm wearing like the mad scientist rubber gloves up past my elbows. So the concept is you take a large wooden dowel rod, and you soak the dowel rod in a mixture of baking soda and water, and then proceed to electrify the wood. And what happens is the wood grains running through get charred and burned, and every area is different. There's not a similar piece because the way the grain falls, they just spread and go out through all their own odd end things. And then I add the resin part. So it's a multiple layer.
It looks super cool.
Isn't
there an easy way to do that?
I mean, sure, you could probably just 3D print it all in one part, but I mean,
I know the charm is that they're all different, though.
Right. Well, the uniqueness behind it, and the mixing of organic and inorganic materials. I mean, it just kind of adds the charm to it.
Yeah.
Well, not only that, but the story is also cool. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
when somebody looks at it and they don't know about it, you can talk to them about it and tell them, my crazy friend Anthony makes these things.
Yeah, it's great when you can see them all together like this, so you really get a sense of what you're talking about with the difference in them all.
Yeah, and well, you don't see it, and once you have one, you go, "Oh, that's cool." But then, when you look at these,
but like you said, you've got a one of a kind piece too.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I should have one of these days. I'm going to make one and leave and like keep it for myself. I keep making them and then realize that I don't keep one for my own collection. So I'm going to have to like actually remember, like, no, I can't sell this one. I can't, or not take one to a show.
Yeah.
There you go.
Leave one home.
Yeah, it's like you can always make them, but then it never happens. You're
no,
in the next show. So, what are some of your favorite? I'm going to go through it with everybody. Like, what are some of your favorite, either memories or parts of LegionsCon? Like, what was your favorite thing about last year's LegionsCon? Pat, I'm going to start with you. Actually, I caught you just when you needed a drink.
Okay. Yep. Last year's LegionsCon, I think favorite part was the dinner.
Oh yeah.
The night before LegionsCon.
Yeah. Yeah, the get-togethers are great.
My wife is going to kill me, guys. You, Trevor, and Nate. The get-togethers, just the meeting. So many for the first time. That was.
Yeah.
Even just some of the interactions at the tables too were great.
Yeah, I met so many people there. Brad,
connecting,
Michael, and so many people. Man, it was so great. A lot of fun. The dinners are great. It's I wish there was a table big enough for everybody. We could, or just a place where we could get like hors d'oeuvres, or like have something catered, and we could just all walk around and just talk some more. I think it's going to be really cool though this year. I think it being in the hotel and everybody kind of being there all the time, running in and out, or I think it's going to be a lot more time to like just chill with people and talk. I hope anyway.
Yeah.
That's what I'm hoping for this year too. A lot more.
Yeah. Strupps, what was your favorite part of last year? Like, was it the show itself, hanging out afterwards? What was it?
Honestly, yeah. I mean, I would definitely agree with Patrick that meeting everybody in person was definitely probably the best part.
Yeah.
And then also seeing how energized it made Brenda and Aubrey, because like there was just some sort of energy there that was really cool to be around so much creativity and art. And so the moment we got home, Brenda and Aubrey went straight to work, sewing new ideas and stuff. And then my son came home and immediately knocked out like 2 custom Legions that he got some pieces from Wolf King Customs and started painting them. So it was really cool to see, it translated beyond just the weekend, it brought a lot of energy with it. So
you definitely walk away inspired, if nothing else. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
What about you, Brenda?
Me?
Yeah.
My favorite part? Okay, this is going to sound funny because like you guys mentioned earlier, he's like the face of Strupp Family Crafts. He does all the,
the beard.
What a beautiful face it is.
he takes care of all the customers and all the the people that they become like friends to us. And so my favorite part was meeting people and them saying, "Oh, how are you? I feel like I know you." And I'm like, "Who are you? What's your name?
Yeah.
Which one are you?" And knowing them based on their order, it's like, "Oh, I know, I made this for you."
That's fun.
Yeah. So it was kind of fun putting a face to like the items that I was making, because I mean, he knows when I make something, I take my time. I don't want to send anything that I am unsure of.
Yeah.
And so it's like, no, he paid for this. He needs to get what he paid for. Make sure that it's, right. And so putting faces to the things that I would sometimes get so frustrated, but I just wanted it to be perfect. So putting the faces to these orders was my favorite part, and that didn't just happen at the dinner. It happened at the convention too. Like I met people there for the first time that I didn't get to meet the night before. That was one of those aha things for me. Like, you're that person. I know you.
That's cool.
Yeah, it is great. I'm really hoping for the name tags this year because I really.
Yeah. And Aubrey's favorite was probably meeting Noah Pratt. I'm just going to say that.
I'm going to send me Anthony and Noah.
She threw in Anthony too. Yeah, you can't leave Anthony out.
That's right.
Oh, yeah.
My favorite.
They jump around with him, right?
Yeah. Anthony took us around the day before.
Yep.
Yeah.
We walked around the floor, and you guys picked up a whole bunch of anime artwork, right?
Yep.
Oh yeah, the girls are big into anime. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that was fun. So for me, being
Anthony, sorry, I just want to stop you real quick.
Sure.
Babylon Squared, go back to your the thing we were showing. He's asking what it was. So it's like, is it a weapon or what? So it's a battering ram. Right?
I mean,
it's a battering ram.
It's a battering ram, but what's nice is that it's you could use it as a single character. If you have a larger brute scale character or
right.
or whatever, or if you want to, because I put 4 handles on it, you could put a squadron of characters. It's going to look great with a diorama, like a crash box door.
Yeah.
Things like that. So,
I've had a shot in mind for that since I picked it up, and I just haven't had time to do it. But yeah, like it's got the handles on it for, the dwarves to hold. There's 4 of them that could be swinging it. So yeah. It's great. It's great design.
Cool.
Yeah.
But
sorry, no. I was gonna say for my favorite memory from last year in particular. Obviously, I am a huge fan of the "My Wife Is Going to Kill Me" podcast. I've been a listener and follower and sometimes friend, depending on what day of the week it is of there. Since the very early beginning. I think I was probably the first East Coast guy, myself and Len probably early on. And the first LegionsCon, since they weren't ready to come out to meet us yet, we wore their faces on our shirts.
Great.
And then the second year being the virtual, we weren't really able to interact. But when we were able to finally meet them all in person, it was like that running in slow motion, like running towards each other when we could see each other. And if you put bets down as who was the first one to get to me, you never would have guessed it was Pete McCarthy was the first to beat them all to get to me. Ran up to me and I picked him up and kind of spun him around a little bit. And I don't think he was ready for that one. And, got them all and, was very, very happy for that. Now we're at the point now where Steven just kind of flies to my house quarterly now to sleep in my daughter's room when she's not here and go all the local shows. But yeah, that was definitely one of those things. And now, I'll spend the whole weekend sitting next to him, just yelling at Travis to stop playing with himself with the Pelicans figure all weekend long, probably.
And be sure to put it that way too.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
How many Doan's pills did you need to down after you picked up Pete and spun him around?
Oh, no. There was a lot of there was some. We trained hard. We're
Dilfs.
Right. So there's an elite group of My Wife Is Going to Kill Me people. Like to call ourselves the Dilfs. We are dedicated individuals into life and fitness. And we've been working hard in preparation for LegionsCon. So, you have to be a member of the Patreon group to be able to gain access to that group. So,
yeah, I know. I got to join the Patreon group. I know.
$1 a month. You get nothing, but it's $1 a month.
You get nothing. Yeah.
You get to spend $1, I guess.
Yeah,
I suppose that's something. I got a couple questions. Bill, did you have any questions for anybody? You want to bring out here or?
No, I don't really have any questions. I'm very excited and looking forward to it. Like, I can't wait to see just all the stuff laid out that everybody has been showing and teasing and, all that stuff. So
I think everybody's going to step up their visual layout game too. You know what I mean? Like some people brought some killer, setups for their customs and things like that, things that they weren't selling. But I think even
last year,
yeah, that was nuts that he made like days before the show, I think.
Yeah.
But I think everybody's going to be. I think after that, everybody's going to be stepping it up a little bit. You know what I mean? It's going to be pretty cool, man.
It's going to be mind blowing. Absolutely.
Well, absolutely.
I've already set up the table in my house to do like a rough layout to figure out what to do.
You're doing a dry run?
I did.
You got to do a dry run if you're going to have a fancy setup.
The only problem I have, or the only question I still have, is I'm not sure and we talked about this before the show, is what the height of the ceiling is in there, depending on what I have, depend on what happens, because I have something that may or may not need to hang from the ceiling. I just have to wait and see what happens. So
what a great tease.
Yeah. We'll see. Last year,
does it have to hang from the ceiling, or can it just can you bring like some sort of extension pole that you could hang?
I got plan B, but I'd rather hang it from the ceiling. I'd rather watch Jeremy squirm while I put Brute Scale Greg. I'm gonna put Brute Scale Greg on my shoulders. So that
he will be squirming.
Just watch Jeremy just freak out over that.
He will.
Walter's saying 12-foot ceiling. All right, cool.
12-foot ceilings. Okay.
We can make it happen. Maybe we'll hang it from the chandelier instead.
Bring a ladder.
What could happen? What's the worst that could happen?
Is it a flying dwarf? Colin wants to know.
Not a flying dwarf. Almost everything's a dwarf. Not everything's a dwarf. But we got some.
None of you guys are going to intern, right? Nobody here is going to intern for a day, right?
I'm going to intern.
Oh, you are?
Yep. I'm lucky enough to be a +1. Nope.
Awesome.
I've been quiet about it.
Oh,
yeah,
that's fantastic,
+1.
man. All right, cool. I can't wait to see you there.
Yeah, I'm excited.
That's going to be a whole other thing, man. That makes the weekend is great with, G-Con. Even if you're just watching G-Con online, it's great. And then LegionsCon, but the intern for a day is something that if you can get in there, and I know it's getting harder and harder to get a golden ticket, but definitely keep trying. It's well worth it. It's a lot of fun. So that's cool, man. Yeah, you're gonna have a good time. Plus, you'll be there, which was my next question. You're gonna be there for G-Con. You'll be in the studio, in the back room, and I think they've fixed a lot of the audio delays this time. So like, there was always a little delay when they're like, "What do you think, guys?" And we'd have to wait about 30 seconds before everybody in the back saw it on YouTube. And it was like, yeah. So I think they fixed that all.
Considering what the wave is likely to entail, you might have to pick me up off the floor. Dude, I love the skeletons.
Yeah, I've only seen half of it, and I know that you're gonna have to. You're gonna definitely, like I said last week, bring a change of underwear.
Half, Trevor? Which half have you seen so far?
Yes, exactly.
Worth a second shot, Anthony.
Yeah. Keep trying.
Yeah, that's going to be incredible, man. Plus, you'll get to see them, in person before anybody else.
The good half or the bad half?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then I have to go set up my customs in comparison after seeing that. But
that's
gonna be great.
Again, I think it's inspiring, man. I think it's definitely going to be inspiring. Believe me, like from what I've seen, it's going to be very inspiring. Mm-hmm. So. It's just going to be hard to wait for all this stuff. Another, 9 months, 10 months, whatever it's going to be.
All right.
But besides that, so that is happening. G-Con is happening on Friday. What are you guys? Well, all right, Patrick, we know what you're going to get excited about. What are you guys on the Strupp family side? What are you guys excited about for Necronominus in terms of like, is there specific figures you're looking for? Are you into, obviously we've got Aetheron, so there's going to be some knights, and we've got Necronominus, which is going to be some skeletons. Who knows what else? What are you guys looking forward to? Are you skeleton people, knight people, barbarian people?
Sure.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Yep.
I started with dwarves, and I had just nothing but ridiculous amount of dwarves, and then
that's a good thing.
Yeah, and then slowly branched out to skeletons. They were kind of underappreciated at first, and then once I got them, they were so fun to customize. So yeah, honestly, just more skeletons. I have no clue what to expect, but yeah, I'm really excited for new parts. Yeah, so I love the undead. I kind of combine all of my undead into one shelf. So like the vampires and skeletons are all one faction in my mythos. So.
Cool.
I have them separated by faction, but strangely enough, I have them on the same shelf together, though. They just kind of go so well together, the skeletons and the vamps. We know we're getting a horseman, so it's gonna be something, man. It's gonna be cool. Anthony, what about you? What are you looking forward to? I know there's no dwarves. Well, maybe.
Don't do this to me. So the skeletons, like the vampires, are my least favorite of all of Mythos. I could do without them in general. I've not
wow
died around saying that.
It's a strong opinion.
Yeah, well, it's where we are.
Okay.
So I'm excited to see what we're gonna get for the knights.
Okay.
I've always been the heroic kid. I've been the Autobot over the Decepticon. I've been the, G.I. Joe over the Cobra. I've been the Jedi over the Sith. Like I want some good heroes. I want something. I want
Sir Valgard 2.0.
I'm good with Valgard being what Valgard is. With his,
if you got him.
I got him, so I'm good.
Yeah.
Nice.
A Gideon, Heaven's Brand 2.0. Some of the other characters that we've got before that they're a little harder to come. They're harder to come by now, or just new characters in the Order of Aetheron.
Right.
Maybe a new Aetheron. That would. I know the bird thing is a weird thing where we may or may not get that or a different version of it. a new tack gear for the horse, new saddle, new, something along those lines. Maybe we get a Pegasus, maybe some fun heroic horse. Who knows? I'm all for something fun along those ways.
A white horse seems like it would fit perfectly into Etheron for sure.
Yeah.
There's always something fun, man. There's always something fun. There's always something new. It's pretty amazing. Like the progression, and even with this, it's like when you see it, it's just, there's always like, damn, that's really cool. You know what I mean? Like you've seen it, in a way before, but not like that. I don't know. Even with all the custom parts and stuff out there, with everybody doing some incredible work, they come through, man. And I just like, damn, this is awesome. This is amazing. So yeah, it's gonna blow you away.
I'm sure the buzz will carry us a long ways, and then next thing we know, Cosmic will be here, and then Patrick will be here. So
Cosmic could be here in like February or March, like Q1, man.
So crazy. Kevin says pump the brakes on a unicorn, but how about a unicorn equidron?
I don't think I want to see that.
Well, we don't want a moose guy. Why can't we get an equidron guy? Why can't we get a unicorn equidron?
Oh, that's gonna be.
I'm
sure they could do. I'm sure they could do it and make it look cool. It doesn't sound cool at all.
As long as the Strupps can make a tutu for it, I guess.
Right. Oh, that I would love to see that. Actually, that would be great. Can you do a tutu? I have no use for a tutu, so I can't commission it. But I would love to see you do it anyway.
Yes.
So you guys have still got some stuff up on the shop. Is the stuff on your shops, Anthony and Sean and Brenda? Is that stuff that's still available, or is this kind of on hiatus because
I never shut down. Since I've been open, like I've been taking orders all like.
I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah, I've been creating as I've been trying to put my inventory together for the show. Orders are coming in, and I keep going. Okay, I'm done, and then someone will hit me with an order, and I'll go, well, all right, let's fire everything back up and keep the number that I want to be at for the show, which is a good thing. I'm never going to not say no, because there's a lot of people that can't get to the show. So, so what my plan is to get to the show, like the morning of, I already have everything preloaded, ready to go. As long as I remember the alarm goes off to open those things up on the site, I'll be taking orders that morning for people. And then when I get home, it won't take much to just, whatever's left over for the inventory or resupply, get it up and going. And at some point, depending on whatever is left over painted wise, I'll probably just do a garage sale, maybe like a live streaming garage sale, just clear out what I have, to just kind of go from there.
That's a cool idea. I would love to see that.
Cool. Curtis.
What's Curtis's problem?
Just wait. You guys will see it.
So for us, we close down like the shop right after we do a sale, just because there's no way we can just stay open all the time, just because of the sheer amount of time each one of these things takes to hand make by Brenda.
Yeah, of course.
So the stuff on the site right now is from the last sale, so I just haven't updated it yet. We usually announce on our Instagram when we're going to do our next sale. As for stuff we'll have at LegionsCon, we plan to sell them online, but with it being so close to the holidays, we'll probably have to open those things up like maybe January sale or something like that. That way we can get through all the family visiting and stuff. Because last year we tried to balance all of it together and still run a monthly sale, and it was just chaos. So we'll probably get through the holidays and then open that stuff up for online.
Nice.
It's a lot of work. I mean, how many is this something you do every week for a period of time? I mean, do you have to do it? It's not every night, I'm assuming. Like, do you spend a little time here and there doing some stuff, or is it basically you get some commissions, or are you gearing up for a sale, you have the sale and you take a break and not do anything for a while, or how does that work?
Yes and no. He likes to give me breaks in between, but it's really hard. Like, for instance, with the stuff for LegionsCon, I had to put together like the what do you call these?
The elf cloaks?
No, like all the items. I had to put them together for like to take like promo pics and stuff like that and sort of gauge, you know, interests and stuff.
Oh, good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So basically so what we do is we get the prototypes all done first, and then we kind of gauge the interest in each of the items. And then that'll determine how many of that item that she makes, since it's so time consuming.
Yeah.
So,
right.
Unfortunately, this kilt here, didn't get a lot of love. So there's going to be very limited. There's going to be very limited.
That looks. Let me see that again. That looks great for you.
Yeah, I was so stoked on the kilt, but it like
that kilt's going to end up being the Oath of Strupp family craft things.
That is.
Yeah. I'm glad my table's next year because I need one of them.
There you go.
Yeah. So I think we have like 15 of them. That'll be.
Oh wow. Okay.
Okay. All right. So it just that determines the number that you're going to do, because I saw I took your poll, and I think I said the elf cloak was my choice because I loved
elf cloak. Yeah, that was
yeah.
You know, we didn't even plan to do that elf cloak. It was just kind of a last minute add on that we did because we were
so good.
We did the vampire stuff, and we were doing like we did this an ogre scale item, our first ogre scale item ever, and then we're like, you know what, Zylona's flock also got released as part of the same way, so we should probably have a cloak for the elves, and that is by far the most popular piece.
Yeah,
it was my favorite piece to make actually, and it was the last piece that I made. Everything else I felt really good about. I actually really liked the night tabard. It was going to be, I knew it was going to be the more time consuming of all of the pieces, but I really wanted to have that out there. So I started that one first. And then when he was just like, hey, maybe we should make something for her. And I said, well, what do you want?
Yeah. Well, we have her in person too. We keep looking over at her, but she's right here.
Yeah, I love Artemis. It's a great looking figure. The new one is incredible too, and it looks so really good, man. It works. It really does. Yeah, that's what I like about. That's like the custom clothing. I like it when it really enhances a specific, figure like that. You know what I mean? Like it's something that's actually I think missing from that. Like I mean, she doesn't have to have a cloak, but it just looks so good with the cloak. And I really feel like it was.
I mean, she already has that soft good on her already.
Yeah.
But I feel like adding this just kind of, I don't know. I don't like her without it.
Gets cold in the forest.
And
Douglas,
it'll actually fit the length that she chose. It'll actually fit a 1.0 body too, because we've tried it on some of the other elves, and it fits. Is it? What's the 1.0 elf? Is it Bardrick?
Bardrick.
Yeah, Bardrick.
Yeah.
Bardrick. Mm-hmm. We tried it on Bardrick. It fits really well. And then obviously the 2.0 figures it fits well on. So it should work for any elf.
Do you do wires in your stuff?
Just gonna ask.
This one does.
Yeah, almost all of our stuff is wired. The elf one is not wired just because it's it works so well without the wire.
Yeah.
It's the type of fabric, whatever.
Right.
Yeah, and it keeps the cost down a little bit because it's it adds a lot more time to wire. But like the vampire cloak, this thing is like super wired.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
This is the smaller version. Cool. The large. Even the collar is wired, so you can adjust the collar however you want.
I have that piece. It's amazing.
Yeah, I gotta pick that up.
This is actually a little bit smaller than the piece you have. We decided to downsize a little bit. The other one was kind of a little obnoxious, but it was meant
in a good way.
Yeah, exactly, in a good way. It was meant to be obnoxious. But we scaled it a little bit.
Yeah, that looks awesome. I can't remember. Did you guys say that you're going to have any reveals or surprises there that we don't know about yet?
Yeah, there's one. It's the LegionsCon exclusive. So that'll be a pre-order because it's a very time-consuming piece. So I did say what it was, though. It will be in the next one of the series in our Wizard series. So we did the
cool.
we did the Good Wizard with the hat, and then we did the Necromancer was last year's LegionsCon exclusive. So this year we'll have another wizard in that series. It's like a 6 to 8 hour piece. So we're definitely doing pre-orders for that.
It's 6 to 8 hours because it's multiple pieces.
Yeah.
Right.
Wow. Yeah. So
That's
it's a long time at the sewing machine for her, for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, it sounds like a long time at first because getting the pattern, because you don't want to always use the same pattern with just different colors. You want to add, you want to make it a little bit different than the other ones. So making the pattern and putting it together and having like the prototype, that is the time consuming part of it. Once you get that down, then it'll take a little bit less time. Not that much less time because all you're doing is really taking away the pattern making part of it and just doing all the other. Once you get the pattern, then it takes 2 to 3 hours to get the whole thing just put together and
I don't think people understand how long some of this stuff takes, man. It's with everything, you know what I mean? It's the painting, it's the dio making, it's the tailoring, it's like it's a different. I mean, I think everybody in this community kind of understands that. Outside of it, sometimes people who are new to the customizations of anything. I mean, people do it with Marvel Legends and stuff too, and it is a time-consuming endeavor to do a nice job on something. So, it's
a lot of trial and error, like you guys are saying.
Yeah, this is not mass-produced stuff. This is handmade stuff. So,
and people also don't consider the time that goes into perfecting your craft and improving your craft and getting better at it. Like, they just think, oh, this took them 1 hour, but there's a lot more that goes into it initially before it even begins. Like you said, like with the prototyping or whatever.
Pattern. And especially with like commissions too. When we started with commissions, and just it's hard to price the commission because there's no telling how many different trial and error pieces she has to run through until she gets it right. Or
especially if we don't own the piece that they want to make. We don't own that piece, then we have to, like, for instance, if somebody like wanted
so we had one. What was it, the toys that have like the real feeling flesh? They're it's like a yes
it
was one of those. We had a commission for that, and we made a nun outfit for that, so I had to go out and buy the figure. It was an excuse to buy more figures for me, but so I have a ton of different lines now just based on people wanting commissioned pieces. So
Sean, are those things as creepy feeling as they look?
Yeah, they are.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Okay. They disturb me a lot.
There's even a warning. There's even a warning on the box that says this is not a sex toy. So
no, I don't know. Those eBay listings say differently, but like, see, Steve's saying that people don't realize that one of his painted heads takes 3 years.
Well, that's because he's got to grow his eyelashes out, and then he plucks them.
Right, to pluck them and make the brush.
Make the brush. Exactly. To do it that way. That's how that works.
But I mean, it works like nothing else, man. It's incredible.
Thank you, Curtis.
Thanks, Curtis.
Yeah, Curtis posted in the Cabal.
Did he?
Yeah,
it's wonderful.
I'm already. There's this episode should be titled "Anthony Regrets Decisions."
You got to pull it up. Pull it up, Trevor.
Might have to use some admin powers later on and pull some posts.
Let's go. Let's go to the tape. Let's do it.
We have to.
Yeah.
I can't even find it.
It's the first one I see.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I may be organized differently here. Let me see.
Just
most relevant. No, most recent, newest activities. There we go. Or newest posts. Sorry. Hang on a second.
So funny.
Yeah.
Oh, this is gold, man. This is gold.
Boom.
Yeah.
That's why Curtis was so quiet for a while.
Yeah.
Curtis, anywhere. He was gone. He's like, he's taking selfies. He's photoshopping stuff. That's great. Man.
I can hear
the
my
angle is
laughing.
perfect.
My kids are watching this upstairs, and I can hear them laughing right now.
That's amazing.
Oh my God, that was great. Thank you, Curtis.
Thanks, buddy.
For that one.
Can't wait to see you at the show.
Good stuff. We're going to see a live reenactment of that.
Yeah.
I jumped on one of the Wolf Den's lives with Curtis the other day, and a bunch of other people, including Lord Busciotti and who else was on there? Will White was on there for a while. Brian Almeida and
Emil, wasn't he? Can you say?
Emil came on for a little while. Yep. Yeah, it was fun, man. It was fun. I didn't feel like painting, but like I got into it with just sitting there with people. So that's very cool. Check that out if you haven't already. It's a lot of fun. All right. We're coming up on about an hour and a half, so I'm going to give you, unless somebody's got a better question than this, I think that what favorite piece you've ever done? Like, it could be a custom you've made, it could be a piece that you've designed, it could be something you know, whatever, painted. Anthony.
Okay.
Oh, he's pulling it out. Okay.
So this one's actually kind of a fun thing because it's more of like the whole community involvement.
Mm-hmm.
So this is as we talked about early on with the Strupps.
Yep.
This was the first commission piece that they had.
Nice.
So there's a lot going on here.
Yeah.
The dwarven boots that I'll have for sale.
Oh, wow.
Cool.
At the show, designed by Jason Rodriguez.
Nice.
And then Adam Bagley did the fur wraps, and then the one belt going on through here, the hammer, the anvil hammer, and the forge sword I have available over at Legion Shop.
I love the anvil hammer.
I have the anvil is actually the hilt itself.
Oh yeah, right. I remember you showed me that. That's excellent.
Yeah, so I have it. So those are over at Legion Shop, and actually, if you're going to be at LegionsCon, Legion Shop will have these items available over there as well.
Cool.
And then this head is unique in particular for me, or special for me, is because this is the first head that I had done with the Toy Forge with Travis Cannon. And this was painted by Tim Sawyer. He's a little bit of a hermit of a guy, and he won't be listening to this because he only listens to the podcast, so I can say whatever I want about him this evening.
Yep.
He'll never hear about it. So
until we put this on a podcast.
Until you put it on a podcast, I don't have to worry about it. I this one has most meaning to myself, and it's so funny that I even have if you look through, like on the page, I have his beach gear. I've got, I made sandals for him. You are. We've got the beach hat ready to go. So when he's vacation, he's got the sunglasses. The whole.
Have you actually dressed him in that? Oh yeah, you got a picture of that. I saw a picture of that.
Yeah, he was in vacation mode back in September. Mrs. Forge and I got away for our anniversary, and I took him down for a morning sunrise.
Beautiful.
That's awesome. What a great piece, man.
Yeah, that is a beautiful piece. Really nice. Hey, Brad. Thank you, man.
Thank you, Brad.
Glad to see you again, man.
Yeah, I believe there's a Legion's Lair tomorrow night.
Who's on? Do we know?
I can't remember.
Let us know, Brad.
Trying to find it. Yeah, let us know who's on. And I know that
I think it's Crashbox, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Yep, it's Crash.
Oh, it's Chris?
Okay,
yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
And I know Laura just got in the her swag for the.
I saw that; those look really good. The Legions ladies.
Yeah, the ladies of
Legions ladies.
She just did a bunch of giveaways for some contests in the Facebook group that she did.
Oh, okay. Nice. Yeah, those turned out great. They look really nice. So
yeah, that's really cool. I like that idea. I think that's really cool. I think when she announced that, I put pictures of the bosom buddies like Tom Hanks and stuff. Like I was gonna try and dress up and sneak in. No, that's great. So go check that out. That's the new Facebook group for ladies only. Great name. All right, Patrick, favorite figure you've ever done. Go. Do you have it in
I've
hand?
already answered it tonight. I do, actually.
Is your skeleton?
My mom.
No?
That's
Nice.
My mom.
Nice. Very cool.
My mom's D&D work there.
Man. Very cool.
Thank you.
That's nice, man. It's a great looking figure, and it means a lot, and it's got meaning behind it. That's great.
What's the head sculpt, Patrick?
The head is the Marvel Legends Wasp.
Oh, okay.
Nice. Good use.
Yep. Nice work on that.
It matches my mom's hairstyle from when I was a kid. So
nice.
It was a perfect fit for her.
Beautiful. Very nice. Strupps, what's your can I unmute you? You're muted.
Yeah, sorry. I was muting while everyone else talked.
Okay.
You first.
Yeah, you can each have one. Yeah, custom and a piece that you've made, or
So my favorite piece is probably Aubrey's Barbarian that she made. That most people put on a Conan, the Mezco Conan.
Oh yeah, I love that.
Oh yeah. Yes, that's great. Let me pull that up. I think I have that. Do you have it? Oh, I thought you were bringing it over. Let me see. It's on the site, right? I believe.
It might be.
You'll get it on.
This one, the Barbarian cloak.
Yep. That's it. Yep.
I have.
So
that is beautiful.
Yeah, I love that piece.
What I love about that piece is, so up until then, Aubrey had just helped Brenda cut patterns and some of the other easier things. Well, Brenda had to go back to California, and so it was just Aubrey and I at the house, and I had just opened up Conan and saw the cloak that he came with, and I was like, I'd really like to have a different cloak than this one. And then Aubrey was like, well, I could try to make you one. And so I was like, you know what? Yeah, go ahead, give it a shot. And then she literally came out of the room with that piece right there.
Incredible.
Like no adjustments by Brenda, no helping. Like that was
Incredible.
Literally what she came out of the room with and handed me, and I was completely blown away. So
the talent, man.
Yeah, you got a prodigy on your hands.
Yeah, it was unbelievable.
I remember this because you were sold out of this by the time I got to your table. I think it was last year. Yeah, you had these, and you were taking orders. I don't know if I think, or you told me they were going to be back up on the site. So I think I eventually did get one, but it's beautiful, man. It's really, really nice. That's a great piece.
The timing of that Conan with LegionsCon last year was kind of amazing, right? Like
yes, it was
like a week or two before LegionsCon, and
true enough.
Yeah, can you embiggen Anthony? He's got a lot.
I have Aubrey's prototype, if I remember. Isn't that right, Sean?
That's actually yeah. So I actually, funny enough, I don't own that anymore. I keep every time we sell them, they sell out so fast, and I feel bad, so I put my own up. Sale too. So I currently need Aubrey to make me another one of those.
That one that you got right there is the one that Aubrey made when I was gone.
Yeah, the first one. Yeah, she made two. The first two went to Michael and Anthony.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
That's
Michael
right.
Anthony.
Well, what happened? That's right.
Yep.
I guess it was.
Yep. So we only had two. But
that was supposed to be the one that you display.
Yep.
There you go. So Rob Zamora gave us a $4.99 super chat. Thank you very much, Rob. My first soft good I bought was by the Strupp fam for my first Mythic Legions figure. That's a custom by Jeremy Gerard. So enhancing the Gerard custom with the Strupp fam soft goods.
Awesome. Thank you.
Awesome.
Good combo.
What was it? Rob, tell us what it was. You don't have to do a super chat. Just tell us what it is. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. And Brenda, what was your favorite?
My favorite?
Yeah.
Honestly, I would have to go back to the very beginning. It was actually the Spawn Cape that started it all.
Oh wow.
That thing has switched figures so many times, but who was it? Was it Joe?
Yep.
Had it on. He tucked in this part, like the collar part.
Okay.
And it was a different color, not the same color. It was the same color. It matches what's his name?
Vorgus Vermilius.
Vorgus,
yeah.
yes.
Oh, yeah.
It matches the color of Vorgus so nicely. And so what he did was he tucked in the collar and he just kind of like put it on Vorgus, and it looked so cool. And so I was just like, I kind of like it better on Vorgus than I do on Spawn. And so Sean ended up taking it off of Spawn and putting it on Vorgus. It's not on Vorgus anymore.
No, yeah, now
it's on.
There you go.
I don't know.
Yeah,
it's
I
on
moved
a
it
different.
to
It
my
goes.
Storm Collectibles because they're a little larger. So,
but it is a very like versatile piece. You can put it on all sorts, and it just.
Yeah. Aubrey's running upstairs to grab it.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, that's the first piece that she ever did. That was oh, here it is.
Yeah, that was quick.
Here.
Oh wow. Oh
So,
yeah, that's a Spawn cape.
Yep.
Wow.
This is the first thing that Brenda ever sewed for me.
That is crazy.
What started it?
That looks great. Really, really cool. I need one of those for my my Spawn figure. Actually, I have to get one of those. Yeah, Joe loves it. Loves the cape on blood armor. That isn't. Yeah, that's a great. Yeah, I could see that looking very good on Vorgus. Very cool.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, that's I think that's a show, man. We this is great. I really appreciate you guys coming on, telling everybody. You know, I think this has been really helpful for people because you know you kind of get to see what's going to be there beforehand, and you know, set your goals and put your money aside because there's a lot of good stuff, man. There's a lot of good stuff, and it's going to be very hard to choose. Like what you pick up, believe me, it happened to me last year.
Here's the answer from
Rob. You didn't have to do another. No, you didn't have to do a super chat. Thank you, man. The Victorian cloak shade on Jeremy's
shared,
Ninja...
maybe.
Oh, shared.
Or no,
I don't know. On Jeremy's Ninja Kitsune, pick sending you to your DM. Okay, I'll take a look at it. Cool. Thank you very much.
Trevor, what are you going to have? What are you going to have at your table?
Oh god, I've been talking about that for
calendars.
Yeah, I'm gonna have the calendars. They're being worked on right now. They look cool. They look good. I think they're gonna be should be around $20. Show special. We're gonna have T-shirts, Legions Lounge T-shirts. We're gonna have Legions Lounge coasters, which will probably just be given out when you buy something or something. I'm gonna have the prints. I was just saying before the show started that I got some Headless Horsemen prints. Got this thing in the Odysseus Army, and somebody last year had asked me for some Templars. So, and I know there's a lot of Templar fans, so I did a Templar shot as well. So I'll have that stuff. Yeah. I have not done a dry run, so I don't know how the hell all this stuff is going to go on the table. I think I'm going to have to like just put a T-shirt on and say you can buy one of these, and put a sticker on it or something like that. I don't know. There's not going to be no room for that stuff.
Nate's going to be your booth babe, right?
Yeah, Nate's my booth babe.
Yeah,
for
he
sure.
told me I have to wear a sandwich board and walk around. So I don't know.
You got to do the thing where you hit like at a concert where you hang the T-shirts behind you. You know?
Yeah, there you go.
Wall.
I know. Oh, no, well, I have this big ass banner that I asked Jeremy about the space between the tables because it's huge. So like I don't know how this is going to work out, but whatever. It wasn't much more than the smaller one, so I'm like, why not go big? I'm looking at it, and it's like this thing it's huge.
Maybe we can hang
So
it
we'll see
from
how that works
Anthony's
out.
Flying Dwarf. I don't know.
Oh yeah, maybe we can hang it from the ceiling.
Chandelier's taken.
On the chandelier's taken.
You're really.
You hang it in the grotto.
Called it.
Anything else you guys want to you guys want to talk about? You want to push? You want to send people to?
There was one thing that I didn't have a chance earlier to show, so bear with me. This is actually a fun project I got to do with my brother.
Oh yeah, you were talking about this. Yep.
So my brother Mark got into Legions this year with the reinforcement wave, and unfortunately he got in with the goblins. So we just kind of roll with it for right now.
So he doesn't come to Thanksgiving. Is that what it is?
Yeah. A line has been divided, but we're working our way through that. But he, like a lot of people, kind of fell in love with the Centaur. And his first thing was the bow wasn't big enough. We need to do something bigger. I have an idea. And I said, whatever, sketch something up. Let me know what's going on, see what we can do. And he drew up this sketch of an idea of a bow. And I said, this is really cool. Let me talk to my, to Thiago. Let me see what he can come up with. And he put together this amazing bow, and we put it together. And so I have it. I mean, it is on the Facebook page, but
is it?
Yeah.
Wow.
What we have is it's a bow that's already painted, pre-strung, and ready to go. And at the ends are roses. And what we're doing for the show is that there's going to be 10 of these that'll be done. We'll have 4 of them that will be painted in the standard red, and then we'll have 4 of them that'll be in alternate colors. And they'll come with a set of arrows that there'll be 2 different ends of the arrows. One will be a standard steel, and one have a rusted end. But
very cool.
Be able to pull back and lock in and set up on the Centaur. And there are some photos on the Toy Forge page that you'll be able to take a look at. So, so this was fun. So Mark did all the base coats. Mark did all the base coats on everything, and I just did the finish sealing up and everything. I want to make sure that the handles don't get lost, in the swapping out of the hand. So they have a little extra varnish and seal on them. But yeah, this was fun. This was his idea.
That's cool.
So
and I'm assuming really it's called the rose bow.
We're calling it it says the brute scale rose bow, the Centaur rose bow.
That's a great idea, man. It's beautiful.
We'll have them both painted and unpainted at the show. But obviously the painted ones will be limited in number. And like I'm nicknaming it the Brothers Forge project. It's
that's cool.
Yeah, this is
another family project. I love it.
Another one of the family projects. Yeah.
Bill, and your review of Afarius, you said the same thing I did. Like when I opened it, I'm like, did I drop an arrow? Did this come with an arrow? So
it did not, right?
It did not. No.
Okay.
No,
I don't think it did. So it's cool to see that
it came with a quiver. Yeah, bow,
but
none of that. It didn't have the single arrow that a lot of the figures come with.
Oh, interesting.
Because I wondered if it would have been oversized, But now this is great that you're having that with this, Anthony.
Yeah, I'm picking one of those up, man. That looks great. I really, really love that. Good first job there, Mark. Nice job, man.
Yeah.
Now he's got to top it.
Yeah, that's the problem, man. As soon as you do something nice, everybody's like, "Yeah, what's next?" That's very cool. Thanks. I'm glad you got that in, and we showed that because I love that.
Very cool. Yeah. Patrick, is the ship coming again?
Oh yeah.
I need to see if I got the room for it. I'd like to, but I'm not sure yet.
Yeah. If it'd be great if you can bring it for those who couldn't see it last year. It's an amazing piece.
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah, Anthony did a really good job on that. That was his work.
For sure.
He gifted it to me.
Yeah,
nice.
It's going to be an amazing time, man. I hope I hope everybody has a great time. And if you didn't get there this year, try next year, man, because it's a lot of fun. There's some amazing stuff there. You're just seeing, we've got about maybe not even I think we got a little over half the people who are going to be there. Maybe not even half the people that are going to be there. Vendors, craftsmen, artists. So I mean, this is just half of it, and it's incredible. I mean, we've seen some amazing stuff for the last few weeks. We're going to try and do one more of these. Maybe next week. We're debating whether Monday is Halloween. We're debating whether everybody can make it on Halloween as guests and stuff like that. So we'll see. If it's not Sunday, it might be Tuesday. We'll see. I'm getting a little bit of echo from somebody. Sorry. Don't know who it is. Oh, anyway. But thank you guys, all you guys, for coming on tonight. This was great. Really appreciate you showing us the stuff that you're bringing and, talking to us about your experiences. And, look for these guys. They're all right in a row, right next to My Wife Is Going to Kill Me. And I think Jeremy's right next to them. So you can't miss them. They're right there and right across from us. So come over and get a t-shirt or a print or something like that after that. Say hi. Please wear your name tag. Bill, Dorclair going on this week, Thursday?
Yep, we'll do a live stream this week. I'm also I'm at a little milestone here. 4,995 subscribers. So I'm 5 away from to a pretty big milestone for me, my small channel. But
that's great. No, that's incredible, man.
Yeah, so
that's
5
amazing.
more.
Great.
Anybody in the chat has not yet subscribed, Dorclair, and see if you can get us over to that 5,000 mark.
How about if Larry fixes his squeaky chair, we'll get you to 5,000.
Yeah. That's why we're not there. His damn squeaky chair.
That's what the super chats are for. Buy Larry a new chair. That's awesome, man. Congratulations. That's so a big cool. That's a big milestone. So yeah, get over there and subscribe to Dork Larry. Yes, thank you, Rick. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed.
Thanks, Rick.
Yep, for sure. Nate, got anything going on over there?
I've been just digging through all the new stuff, Alithia and the builders and the headless horsemen. It's just been like
freaking great, man. I love these guys.
Yeah, they're awesome.
It's the only one I've opened. I haven't had time.
I know. It's like they all came at once, and I'm like, where do I start? It was overwhelming, but once I dove in, I'm like, it's like Christmas, man. It was a blast, and I've got to take a couple shots, so hoping to take a couple more at least before we head out in a week and a half.
Yep. I won't be able to do that. Hey, there you go. Lauren just subscribed. Thank you, Lauren.
Thank you, Lauren.
I think that's it. I think that's a show. Appreciate it. Hit that like if you haven't already on your way out. Appreciate it. If you're watching in the replay realm, leave us a comment. Let us know if you like the show, what your favorite part is, what you want to see, people you want to see, stuff you want us to talk about, whatever you want. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Appreciate everybody here, all our guests, man. We had a great time. Thank you very much. And we will see you sometime next week. Hit that bell to be notified.
Thanks, guys.
And then we'll see you at LegionsCon.
Thank you.
Good night, everyone.
Congrats again on the win.
Thanks, guys.
See you guys.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, hang on a second. I just hit the wrong button.
Take 2.
Bye.